So tell me your concerns.
Okay. So this,
Okay.
and then if I do, that little trick they're always like to teach your horse to lift his back, right?
Mhm.
And then he does this and it looks nice, but the rest of the time he's like slouching around, slouching through life. So, no. So that's my concern because you're always telling me that my saddle is not fitting right. But is it because he won't lift his back?
Okay. Yes. Yes. But yes, that's why we like a Lariche, because it balances on the wither. It puts the balance on the gullet and the cantle, and it doesn't allow
Okay.
the rider to sit down in the hole that the horse is creating in its back. Do you understand?
Okay. Okay.
That's why I like Lariche, and I wish there were other options. I really honestly do, because it's incredibly frustrating. So, yes, the changes you're seeing in your horse
Uh-huh.
are actually a positive, because he
Okay.
was so contracted like an accordion that his back
Mhm.
was up, right? But it wasn't really up. The energy was coming forward, slamming into the neck, and that's why he dragged you around actively in the reins.
Okay.
The horse
Okay.
is now not doing that, okay?
Mhm.
So the back now shows the deficiency, right?
Okay.
He is
Okay.
unmuscled right where you sit,
Mhm.
right? That's
Yes.
why if the saddle's putting you right there, it's never going to lift. If you have a saddle that's balanced at the wither and the on either side of the low spot and stays out of the way, right? It
Right.
creates space. When you use the leg, the horse goes, "Oh, okay, I can lift my back." But if you're sitting in the hole, right, the horse can't
Right.
do it. I'm not saying it
Okay.
can't, but it's much more difficult. So
Right.
the changes you're seeing are good, because it means
Okay.
your horse is no longer contracting its body. It strong and using its top line? No. But it
Okay.
took all this time to stop all of the problems that he had, right? We had to
Okay.
spend months stopping what he was doing before we could even tell him the right thing to do. You
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Yes. And look at the
Yes.
neck. Look
Okay.
where the neck is muscled now compared to before. If you want to admire something, instead of, go, "Oh dear, that doesn't look good," right? Which is normal.
Mhm.
We all do it, right? That's why it's
We
important
all
to
see
understand.
our flaws. We all see our flaws.
You just have to understand what's happening, right? And that
Okay.
it's temporary. But look at the neck, right? The underside is no longer developed.
Right.
Right. The top of the neck is arched. The top of the right. That's where
Yes.
and that is relaxed, as it should be. Right. So you're not wrong to what you're seeing. It's
Okay.
just
Okay.
it's really, you should be congratulated. Right? You
Okay.
took a short contracted horse that dragged you around and you made it long to where it steers from your legs.
Okay.
Okay. Now's where the
All
fun
right.
part starts, right? Because now we
Okay.
start using our leg in the back and lift up. That's why we're spending so much time on how you're sitting and how you're
Okay.
receiving said energy. You sit just like he used to be, scrunched, right? He scrunched
Yes.
together, you scrunched down. So we've got him long where he can work figures of 8 at the walk and the trot and be
Mhm.
reasonable. It's no big deal. And we work on you.